Alright, anime fam, today we're diving deep into the underrated side of Isekai and fantasy, where overpowered MCs casually break the rules, flex on gods, and still get zero hype. Let's fix that injustice right now. Number 10. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Now, before anyone screams, that's not even Isekai, calm your otaku spirit. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress is steampunk meets zombie apocalypse, and trust me, it's pure adrenaline. Think Attack on Titan but with trains, swords, and way fewer therapy sessions. Our boy Akoma ain't your regular hero. He's basically that one friend who overthinks every problem until he invents a new way to kill monsters. After being bitten, he becomes half human, half Cabane, meaning he's too cool for both sides. And let's be real, his vibe screams I'm the main character even when the world disagrees. The visuals? Gorgeous. The soundtrack? Hiroyuki Sawano, enough said. Sure, the second half dips a little, but the ride there? Absolute chaos in the best way. If you love watching humans build trains just to run over demons, this is your stop. Number 9. Qualidea Code. Sliding to number 9, we've got Qualidea Code, the anime equivalent of your group project gone wrong, but everyone has superpowers and way too much teenage attitude. Humanity's been napping in stasis while monsters invade, and when they wake up, the kids are suddenly in charge. Because apparently, adults just decided to retire mid-apocalypse. Our three main squads from Tokyo, Kanagawa, and Chiba constantly flex like rival TikTok influencers. All ego, no chill. The fights are flashy, the power's insane, and the drama? Peak anime nonsense. But underneath the sass and explosions, there's a twisted truth that hits harder than you'd expect. Sure, it's not My Hero Academia, but it's got enough chaotic energy to keep you hooked. Plus, the soundtrack slaps, and the plot twist actually makes you go, wait, what? So yeah, give it another chance before you scroll past, thinking it's generic. Number 8. Divine Gate. Landing on number 8, Divine Gate, or as I call it, Emo Philosophy 101. Picture a world where people can control elements by touching a divine gate that connects heaven, hell, and the human world. Sounds cool, right? Until you realize everyone's too busy being tragic poets to enjoy it. RMC, Arto, is that quiet kid at school who definitely writes sad poetry in his notebook but can also destroy you with a wave of his hand. The dude's past? Darker than Tokyo Ghoul's color palette. But underneath all that pain, there's a surprisingly deep story about redemption and identity. Yes, it's a bit overdramatic, like every line feels like it came from a Tumblr quote page, but that's the charm. The fights are stylish, the lore is massive, and the soundtrack hits those melancholic vibes perfectly. It's an underdog anime that deserved way more love than it got. Number 7. Peach Boy Riverside. Looking at number 7, Peach Boy Riverside, the anime that said, what if Momotaro, but with insane power scaling and a bunny girl with trauma? Yup, it's as wild as it sounds. Our girl Sally starts as your typical sweet princess, but one bad encounter later, she's out here vaporizing ogres like she's playing God mode. And the twist? She's basically got the same destructive energy as the legendary Peach Boy. The action scenes? Pure fire. The gore? Surprisingly detailed. The timeline? Confusing. Yeah, they aired it out of order. Why? Because apparently chaos is part of the theme. Still, Peach Boy Riverside is criminally underrated. It gives you fantasy, power struggles, and characters who actually question what being good means. If you're tired of cookie-cutter hero stories, this one's a refreshing, slightly unhinged ride. Number 6. Arslan Senki, Fujin Ranbu. Marching into number 6, we've got Arslan Senki Fujin Ranbu, aka What If Game of Thrones Had Morals and Better Strategy? Arslan is that soft-spoken prince who everyone underestimates, until he starts turning empires upside down using pure intelligence and kindness. This isn't your average overpowered MC. Arslan's power isn't brute strength, it's leadership. The boy builds loyalty like a pro. Even his enemies start thinking, maybe we're on the wrong team. The battles? Massive. The world building? Deep enough to drown in. And the political tension? Okay, fine, I'll say it. Chef's kiss. Plus, the art style from Hiromu Arakawa, creator of Fullmetal Alchemist, gives it that extra flair. It's a royal power fantasy that's more brain than brawn, and honestly, that's refreshing in a sea of muscle-flexing heroes. Number 5. Altair, a record of battles. Swooping into number 5, Altair, a record of battles is what happens when politics meets anime and somehow doesn't bore you to sleep. Our boy Mahmut Pasha is a tactical genius, like Lelouch if he actually read military history books. Set in a Middle Eastern-inspired world, this anime drops you into a complex political chess game full of betrayals, alliances, and unexpected twists. No magic lasers, no Isekai reincarnations, just pure strategy and diplomacy. Mahmut doesn't need flashy powers, his brain is the superpower. The visual design is stunning, the cultural detail immaculate, and the soundtrack, regal perfection. Yeah, it's not an easy watch, it demands attention, but when it clicks, it clicks. You'll walk away feeling like you just binge-watched an anime version of Game of Thrones, minus the awkward final season. Number 4. Reikenzan, Hoshikuzu Tachi no Utage. Gliding to number 4. Reikenzan, Hoshikuzu Tachi no Utage, the anime that mixes One Punch Man humor with Shanxia-style cultivation. Meet our boy Oriku, a literal genius who casually destroys every trial at a magical academy like he's speedrunning enlightenment. The twist? He's not even trying. While everyone's sweating bullets to pass exams, he's out here sipping tea, flexing IQ points, and roasting the teachers. The show's tone swings between hilarious and wise, kind of like if Gintoki from Gintama became a monk. Don't expect insane battles every episode. This one's all about sarcasm, training arcs, and spiritual glow-ups. But when the fights happen, they shine. If you want an OPMC who doesn't take life too seriously, Reikenzan is a hidden gem that deserves your time. Number 3. Yuno, a girl who chants love at the bound of this world. Now, trust me, number 3 will mess with your head in the best way possible. Yuno takes time travel, alternate worlds, and romance, throws them in a blender, and hits insanity mode. RMC Takuya stumbles upon a device that lets him jump between parallel universes. At first, it's cool, like a sci-fi field trip, until reality itself starts falling apart. The story goes from school drama to cosmic mystery faster than you can say plot twist. Yeah, it's got that 90s VN weirdness, questionable moments included, but the emotional payoff hits hard. The stakes feel massive, the concept is wild, and by the end, you're questioning your entire existence. If Steins Gate and ReZero had a love child, this would be it. Number 2. Seven Senses of the Reunion. Sliding to number 2, Seven Senses of the Reunion, or as I call it, Sword Art Online but with more sadness. It follows a group of childhood friends who used to play an MMORPG together until one of them tragically dies in-game and real life. Years later, she somehow reappears inside the same game. Yeah, goosebumps. Haruto RMC dives back in and discovers she's alive inside the server. The show balances nostalgia, mystery, and emotion beautifully. The friendships feel real, the fights are flashy, and the feels relentless. Sure, it borrows from SAO, but it's got heart. Real heart. It's one of those anime that quietly punches you in the emotions while pretending to be a typical fantasy adventure. Underrated? Criminally. Number 1. Magical Warfare. And finally, taking the top spot, Magical Warfare, the anime that's basically Harry Potter if everyone skipped therapy and joined a fight club. Our boy Takeshi is just vibing in high school when he accidentally saves a mysterious girl and gets hit with the "Congratulations, you're a wizard now" curse. Suddenly, he's in a world of magic academies, rival factions, and emotional damage. Yes, the story's messy. Yes, the pacing could use CPR. But the potential? Massive. The characters have real chemistry, the fight choreography goes hard, and the world building could have been god tier if the writers had more time. It's that anime you roast but secretly rewatch, because deep down, it's fun. If you love chaotic energy, magic duels, and anime that make you scream, "Why was this cancelled so soon?" Magical Warfare is your kind of madness. And there you have it. 10 underrated isekai and fantasy anime where overpowered MCs deserve way more respect. Which of these gems have you already watched? Drop your favorite in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more hidden anime treasures. Trust me, the next list, it's gonna blow your mind.